Are we? We're not live, are we?
Yeah, man, I told you we're going live.
Oh shoot. Okay. Awesome.
I
How's
was
you
just
been,
here waiting to
Dev?
do the intro for a moment.
Oh, okay, got you. Freak. What was I using up on this again?
But yeah, y'all, welcome in.
All right, I'm gonna post on Instagram, and I will get to drawing. Oh, you're gonna do Sasuke next? Fire.
Yeah,
You should post these, bro.
I just might.
Yeah, man. Well, I know that. I know that pressure of posting, but I think you should definitely do it.
I hear you and I appreciate that awareness, but yeah, no, I'm thinking I should honestly. There's nothing really
Yeah.
stopping me from posting this Naruto one other than just having like not thought of it.
That's fire. I will be reposting, please, for morale. That's what I'm talking about right here. Yeah. That's what I want to do.
Sheet up real quick. Yo, LD, what's up? The goat is in the house.
LD to go. LD to go. Let's see. We have a goal appearance. How you been, LD? Oh my ankle. Last night,
This is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to do some inverted lines. Working on some new merch designs for a client. This is dope. How's that going for you, man? Has it been a smooth process thus far? Are you just getting started? Like, presented some difficulty with you? You know, start to see what you can come up with. Then yeah, man, follow that idea. See what it evolves into. I already know you got a winning process. Shit.
right. Um.
Yo, LD's getting around word of mouth style. Dude, that's wonderful. When they're asking who made your shit, that's winning right there.
Facts.
You finishing up some class? Hell yeah, dog. Dude's cleaning house. See that right there? That's the result of consistency being key. It's kind of the theme of the day for me personally. Right, clients left and right every day. Election's trying to get back to his prime. Love it. Do you still use that name? Prime Lections? Ah, gotcha.
Let's get some music going, Woody.
Actually, crap.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pancho. Partners in crime.
Dini. Artners, bro. What's up, man? Bro, my body is so sore right now. How does my mic sound?
Great, by the way, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, everything's been fine. Everything's fine. I just realized that we didn't. Okay, no, we're just gonna leave it be. All right, so yeah, you're sore.
Yeah, bro, we were hooping today, man, and oh my god, I'm tired.
Glad you got it in at least, man.
Yeah, it's been the highlight of my week, honestly.
Felt that. Hope it was worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Taking my word. What you got going on, Dini?
Only thing that works at our wrist after that hoop sesh.
He is not
Okay.
lying, dog. I got no energy. You know that tiring that gives you headaches?
Oh yeah. Tired where
Yeah.
you're like, man, body, just this. I get it. You want to go to sleep. Too bad.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna win this battle.
I get those at work all the time, and it's just like, and that's the worst because that's the time you can do something about it least, you know.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like the Sasuke is going to prove to be a little more difficult, despite having like a simpler design? No, not really a simpler design, actually. No, because he's got all the folds and shit. All right, I get it now.
Speaking of wrist, you better be drawing.
I was just gonna say, what you drawing for us, man? Oh, it's hard to explain, huh? No, we'll give you some now.
This is
Just as long as you're drawing something. It took me like 10 seconds to finish that sentence.
That's good. That's a good thing. Earlier, it would have been 10 nanoseconds. This is what it feels like.
Damn, this must be a real complex piece if you're not able to find the words to explain it. We're really looking forward to seeing it.
Perfect response. I think I've had enough. I think I've
The rough part about drawing, you know, like someone else's character, in this case, me drawing Kishimoto's characters, like there are certain things in this image I don't quite understand, and it's really hard to draw something that you don't understand. Like why, like the angle his arm is coming down at in the shot, right? You see how it's go to this color because it'll be easier to see. Like this is his forearm, right? Is his arm really this long? Because like I guess the hand.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This does kind of check out more now that I actually do this.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, why is the arm bent? Like his
I think it's because it's bent.
long.
Yeah. I think you were thinking of it as like straight up at first.
Yeah.
But the
so
moment
it's
you
just like,
bent it, yeah.
Itachi. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Itachi's my guy. But, I mean, Sasuke though. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, there we go. Oh wow, that's cute fan art.
Huh?
This right here. Someone drew
Oh.
adult Sasuke meeting Itachi. It's like, damn.
Well, that's fire.
Right? Like, if only.
Right.
I wanted to find some reference of. I'll find that later. I'm still drawing Sasuke right now. So right now I'm just going for black and white art of them. Like I did with this Naruto over here.
Is that a multiply layer? It is a multiply layer. Fudge. Oh, that's good enough. Oof. Ooh, I just cracked my neck bad.
Bad, not good.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It was like a weird crack.
You know that. Maybe you were just like weren't at the right angle when it cracked.
Yeah,
is a thing.
for sure. Yeah, dug it up. We ball.
Bro, next week he'd be like, damn, it's on my neck.
I know exactly why. How does one crack at the right angle? You'd be surprised, brother.
What's that?
He said, how does one crack at the right angle?
Well, I think chiropractic,
Like crack your
it's like
neck.
they adjust. Yeah, like they adjust.
Yeah.
They adjust your joints like in the proper direction they should. You know, like if you crack them in the wrong direction, especially like on a regular basis, you're gonna fuck with how your neck sits. Same thing with like your fingers. That's why they say don't crack your fingers like that. If you're gonna crack it, you should be like pulling them out, like straight forward kind of thing. Or if you're bending them, you're kind of like you're wearing down at the joint pocket where that like joint fluid fills up in. I don't know how to explain it better than that. I'm not a doctor. I've just watched a lot of things from doctors. It's different. It's a good time to remind you, just because you learn something doesn't mean you know how to teach it.
Yeah, facts.
That's a whole different animal.
And yeah, I did crack it wrong.
Oh shit, Woody, I think your mic's disrupted in some way.
Huh?
Oh, now you're good. It was like doing this.
I wasn't
weird,
saying anything.
Oh, it was doing this weird like buzz thing every now and then. Like it was like audio was trying to come through. It wasn't.
Uh-oh. That's weird. I don't know why it would be doing that.
Really quick, Woody, open Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And you know where the disconnect button is in the bottom left for the call?
Yeah.
You see those 5 lines next to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here, just click that and then click that again. Just like turn it off and on. Alrighty.
Alright.
Alright, and I think that should help.
Something was getting through.
Yeah, it was just like this very weird like kind of noise that happened. Like it was happening like for 2-3 seconds, like every 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, that's weird.
Wow, that's still a thing.
You still hear it?
Yeah.
Could it be my breathing?
Maybe? I don't know, because
You
it's
want
not
me to like
sounding
stop
like
breathing?
that. No, I absolutely want you to keep breathing.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Maybe you just move the mic like an inch away.
Okay. It's
I don't
not
know.
even close. That's weird.
I know, right? That's why I'm like, So I'm not sure if that's it. If it's not that, then I'm wondering, like, do you have a fan or anything running in your room?
No, I have a fan, but it's not running.
Got you. Do something really quick. Don't mind the boop.
Heard.
Yeah, so I'll do it so fine too. But regardless of that, y'all, if you could drop a thumbs up, that'd go very far for us here on the channel. We're trying to grow, get to 100 subs. It's our first real mile marker. So if you could drop a thumbs up, that'd be very helpful in getting us boosted. Recommended to those who might be looking for some chill art vibes. I feel like something artists lack is other artists like on a journey. I feel like we all just kind of find artists that feel like they're there, you know, and sometimes it's a little easier to know that people are still finding their way just like we are.
Mm. Wait, Dev, are you in here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did I just get a message?
I don't know.
Weird noise.
Oh. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if one of mods may have joined this call by mistake.
Probably. No. Okay.
Yeah. Steady. Huh. Yeah, the buzzing from your mic is getting a little bit more frequent.
What? I don't know where it's coming from.
Try unplugging and replugging in your mic.
Okay. Hold on, let me see if. Hold on.
I'm not sure. If it's like a tech, like at this point, it doesn't feel like it's like a program issue.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Do you still hear it?
Nothing yet.
Alright. Let's hope and pray, shall we?
Right, exactly.
Excuse me.
No. There it is.
It's there?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't, like, where could this be coming from? It's no, like,
Noise suppression.
yeah,
Let me see. Let me try something. Do you hear it?
not yet. There it is.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, that's something that's happening in. Hold on, hold on. It just went. It just happened.
No, not that I caught.
You didn't hear it.
No. There it is. Like play it back on the stream on your phone or something. You'll hear it clear.
Okay.
Although notably has not been heard since I said that.
Although
notably has not been
sorry.
heard since. Yeah, no, rewind it like 20, 30 seconds.
All right. Hold on, let me mute.
No, you're good. You're good. But yes, do apologize about technical difficulties. You know, like I said, it wouldn't be an Artners stream if we didn't have them one way or another. Almost forgot? What'd you almost forget? Yo, Dev. What's up,
He's on
Honcho?
fall for it, Dev. I don't hear it.
Really?
Mm-mm.
That's bizarre, because me and Honcho were both hearing it.
I almost forgot. Yo, Dev. Once I saw the almost forgot, I was like, don't do it, bro.
I still imagine every single time just the look down, and now you're not there anymore. Kind of energy.
So you don't hear it anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Although now that I've said it, I feel like I'm gonna hear it again.
Yeah. This artist named Drawin. His stuff, man. It's like, man.
Ooh.
And you look at it and you're like, you said what?
Gotta share it with the server, man. I need to see this.
Yeah, you're right. I got you. Let me. I'm gonna do it in the Willyo server.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Beautiful stuff, man. I like when Spidey has those big goggles.
Wow, yeah.
Beautiful, bro.
There's so many different like styles as well.
So much like it's all cohesive.
Right. Wow, he's so good. Drawing, painting, color. Like he's got so many different.
Yeah, bro. It's all happening. Composition. Even that like night sky looks really good.
Hey, yo, Rhea, what's up?
What up, Rhea? How you doing today?
Yes, how you doing? Hope is good. Hope is good for. Hope the day is good for you. I just realized that you don't get my. She gets it, but I don't think you do. Just
Who, me? No.
Yeah, I was just. Yeah, I will just casually speak in broken English, and sometimes without that context, it will just sound like I'm saying something differently entirely. Something completely different entirely.
Still confused.
And also inspiration by me and you. Yo. That's awesome, Ray. Glad I can provide you inspiration in any way.
Thank you so much, Rhea. I needed that because I feel like poop. After all that running I did yesterday. Our ADHD simply understands. Bro, same honcho, I'm catching freaking micro cramps, bro.
Micro cramps?
Yeah,
that's a great way to put it, yeah. Like that term, I've really never heard it.
Like I'm like smiling now because of what Rhea said.
Hell yeah. I need to move his nose a little bit. Sasuke, more like Schnosuke.
Schnosuke, I like that. Pretty good one, Dev.
I love that the dad humor can thrive.
Facts. But yeah, I'm good, just chilling today and working on upcoming projects. Fire, not art. I gotta take a break because I spent like 14 hours on that piece between us. Bro, I know the feeling. It's good. Yeah, take that break. Take that break.
100% take that break. And don't dare feel guilty about it either.
Facts. And you're gonna feel like once you finally look at what you drew, you're gonna be like, oh shoot, like I can I can
I
I
know that.
can yeah. Like you have like new eyes for it.
For real. That's a feeling that I've recently come to appreciate, and it won't last forever, and nor should I want it to. But
Nah,
being able
yeah.
to go, I drew that, and like being like, wow, that was me, you know,
Being
when it
proud of
comes to
what
my
you
own art.
created, yeah.
I mean, and I say like you don't want that to last forever because you do want to eventually get to a point where you know that is what the quality you can produce, but
Yeah.
it's a sign of that necessary growth to get there. I feel like I've somehow made his face too slender. How did I do that? I absolutely did.
Say I love it.
It's wild because I know you can do some pretty wacky voices, but when I'm not looking at you while you do them, it just sounds so. I mean, obviously, but disembodied. Like it feels so much less
It doesn't
you.
sound like me.
Like not at all. Like I almost was like, was that him?
I had to move my mic because I was gonna do more voices.
I love that you're like, no, I got to get this out of my system. Just mute really
Facts,
quick.
bro. It's bad.
Nah, man,
You
that's
guys aren't the
good.
only ones with ADHD.
Right? No, man. Sometimes those fixations they hit you.
Facts,
I-
bro.
I feel like most artists have some level of ADHD. You can't not, right? Like
Yeah, you can't, you know.
like how? How do you do that without the hyperfixations?
To sit there and just put pen to the paper for hours, you need something. ADHD, some type of ADHDism. Yes, that's a word.
It is now.
Yeah, it's a word.
So it goes. Just thumbing through the Artner dictionary. Yep, right there. ADHDism.
Art direction. Say that again. I can't even say it.
Artner dictionary.
Art dictionary. Yeah, no, I can't say that.
You were like, say that again? What?
It makes sense, but I can't
What?
make sense of it.
One more time, people in the back. And how would you spell that?
What part of speech would that be? My center line was off. That's why the eyes fell
Yo,
off.
Sullivan, how goes it?
Sully! What up?
Wow.
How have you been, bro? I've been debating if I want to make that trip again.
Ooh, what you got?
But I'm
What's
locked
got
in.
you debating it? Finances or?
Finances, yeah, finances. Finances has changed.
I hear that, man. I was really trying to make this little get-together vacation happen with all my friends that like I grew up with, and it just last week I
Got
finally
through.
realized how I just can't make it happen. The travel was what just put it over the edge for me, and I was like, damn, yeah, I really
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't make that happen without it possibly being where I don't have an apartment to come back to. You know,
Right.
chilling and drawing.
And that
It goes
sucks, man. That is no way to. We should be able to like just go out and. But hey, I'm gonna travel this week. Let's do that.
right, man. Like, I mean, the thing is, we were gonna get this amazing Airbnb in like northern Georgia, where it would have been best for us to all convene, because we got a brother in
Mm-hmm.
Alabama and another friend in North Carolina, so it was kind of like just like
Oh, it's
me
like
and
right
you.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was this awesome Airbnb. Like, I was gonna bring my whole computer out there so I could stream on the 2 nights that I would have to stream out of the 4 that would be there. And like, it was just like, no, the flight was what it was putting me over. I was
Oh
like, damn, it's not
yeah,
able to
that
happen.
flight, man. And a lot of people are traveling right now too, so the prices are going up, man.
Exactly, and of course, you know how price gouging goes. And I have a VPN to try and circumvent that, but that's besides.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even without the price gouging, it was still like collar tug.
Collar tug?
Yeah, you know, the little like the. I mean, I can't visually do it right now, but like where they, you know, how the person's like nervously hooks their finger on the collar of their shirt and just like tugs at it like.
Oh, collar tug. Okay, okay. Ooh, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. I thought you said holler tug. I was like, what is that? What the hell? Excuse me? Anime girls? Do you mind posting them in the chat?
Do you mind?
Like,
Do you want to share, friend?
please? We've got Dev drawing anime too, so I might have to up my game.
You see, this is just me being like, I don't have the time to sit down and watch 100 tutorials again. So what I'm gonna do is just go back to the basics and try and draw the characters that I spent an obnoxious amount of time drawing, and relearn what I learned by doing that.
And what'd
Like,
you learn, Devin?
Just get the
What'd you
reps
learn,
back.
Devin? Yeah.
I don't know. Look at the art and see. I couldn't tell you. It works. That's always been my way. Is like, I don't know how to explain what I'm doing. I'm just gonna figure it out. And like,
I'm just gonna do it.
when I get it, I get it. Which is so, like, when I explain my art process, it's so very much not like me in any other facet of my life. I always am like, no, I must find what is efficient to do, develop a system based around those efficient activities, and then keep that cycle going. Not with art. And it's like, does this work? Okay, good.
Let's just throw it at the wall.
Kind of, yeah. And it's amazing my stick to the wall, fall off the wall ratio that I got going on for that. You'd think that it would not work as well as it's worked for me. And don't get me wrong, I've had fairly limited success in the grand scheme of things. But like, again, I just think back to how your reactions were to learning about how I did art when we first met, and you were just like so mind blown by how many things I picked up just like intuitively without properly learning. Like, I never properly learned foreshortening, but you were like, wow, you really do that you do that very well. You know, I never learned how to do, like, I barely watched any tutorials on full body stuff, and you're like, wow, you have the anatomy like fine. I remember the one pose of somebody like sitting on a cliffside, and you were like, the way their tricep is in that position is exactly how it would be in that position. How do you know that? Not exactly like that, but that was your energy. You were so thrown off by how I could know the anatomy without ever learning anatomy.
Oh yeah, he loaded up. Well, go on, Sully. Willie can teach you, bro. I can't teach anybody. Funny thing about the teaching thing, I kind of don't want to teach anymore because I feel like I sound like a know-it-all, or like I'm trying to be like a know-it-all when I try to explain things.
You see, I hear that, and that's definitely a stigma to try and get past within yourself, but I think that it's something you can conquer, because at the end of the day, you kind of do need to present yourself that way, but with a humility that's willing to accept when you don't know something, which I think you have more than you realize. But I also understand the feeling, because like the first time you're confronted with somebody being like, oh, he's just acting like he knows what he's doing, you know, like I personally, I never want those situations, even though those are kind of inevitable when
it's
you try
inevitable.
when you try to aspire to be where we want to be in art, and really in anything that's like creative or based on aspiration. You know, you're naturally going to be confronted with people who will challenge your conviction or your ability or your skill or your reputation, you know.
Right.
And there
Always.
you have to know when to like back it up, or like stand up, like stand up for said qualities, and to just let it go, and when to just let it go. In fact, all teachers sound like that to someone. True. It's the level of respect.
For some reason, dang, sweet. Bro,
Oh,
Sully.
Yo, let me peep. Okay,
The
that pop.
growth, bro. What? I gotta pause my music.
Woo! Oh my god. I was not ready for the painting pop. Yo.
Yeah, bro. You're not just drawing anime girls. You're creating, bro. Like,
You are creating, my friend. This
Bro,
transcends
what?
merely drawing.
Facts, bro. Like, it's painted. Nah, bro. Dude, the growth from last year, like, and this is not me saying, oh, you were bad last year, but like, what you're doing last year as compared to like the ambition of this year. Like, back then it was just like faces. Now it's like full body clothing and colors and all that. It's like, you've been putting in work, man. I'm proud of you, dog. You've been putting in work, man. This is crazy, bro. And this is 1 year, bro. Imagine like next year, like 2 years down the line, bro.
The scent is real, dude.
Dang, man. No, this is nice, dog. Why don't you post these things, bro? Like, oh yeah, you should. I mean, I tend to say that, but I know how I get when you post something and then you don't get the amount of likes that you want, so now you don't feel like it's as good as you thought it was. But this is the validation that you need, bro. Post that.
Right?
Yeah, this is the validation you don't need.
I'm just like, Sully, relax, man. Y'all
real,
you
man.
snapped, bro. You cry.
I'm gonna cry. Real talk, bro.
You're so welcome, and you
Well deserved,
deserve
bro. Like,
that.
yeah, no, that's a power piece right there, bro. That's one of those pieces you make, and like, no matter how much better you get, you're gonna look back at it and be like, man, I'm so happy that I created this.
For real, man. That's quality shit, man.
Yeah, facts.
I wasn't ready, not gonna lie. Like, I knew it was gonna be
facts,
good,
bro.
but yo.
Me saying this as I listen to Adele, I'm about to start crying.
That's real, Sully. I felt that.
What is it? I felt like I started chasing likes, so I just shared with friends. Yeah, man. That's how it gets, bro. That's why I was saying, like, this is your validation to post it. Like, even if you don't like, knowing that you don't want likes, that you don't care about likes, it's just the fact that other people are seeing that, hey, like, I created something, you know, something that I like, you know. I feel like the world deserves to see it.
But also good on you to reel yourself in like that, you know? When you saw that you started seeking validation in the wrong spaces, you pulled yourself back so you didn't start focusing on the wrong things. You know? That's something that I've seen a lot of artists get lost in, you know? It becomes like a, oh, I'm really good, let me share this with people. And then they do, and they get some sense of validation from it, and that validation isn't consistent, you know, because likes, because shares, things like that. And when they start to, and then before you know it, now it's like, who, if I draw this like this, then it'll really get that traction. And that becomes the driving force. It's no longer the inspiration to create, it's the inspiration to be seen. I mean, for what you create, but all the same. And you just kind of like, I've seen a lot of artists get lost in that. So like, good on you for pulling yourself out before you fell down that rabbit hole.
Oh, my wrist. I know. Really, pressure's on now. You better post something. Pressure's on now. You gotta
Yeah,
say
man, because you've
something
been
now,
drawing that
man.
magnificent, unexplainable piece this entire time, right?
Facts.
Which worked a little. Which
Mm.
worked a little, but it feels so. Oh, in regards to the Chase and Lake thing, so yeah. I hear you, man. When you catch up with that feeling, it's just like, damn, what am I doing? You know? Easy way to get over that. Do what it. Treat it like before. Someone ever want to ask about your art? You want to look back and not flip your camera roll. You can scroll your art. That's fair. That's fair. And at that point, it's not a matter of the likes you're getting. It's just like when people. And you know what? Not for nothing, Anja. That's literally. I gotten similar advice from somebody a few weeks back when they asked about my art and went to Instagram and only saw like the 8 things I ever posted on it. Cause like again, started falling into I was falling into the like trap. I'm like, oh wow, this is 4 likes. Oh yeah, this is really breaking people's feeds. Let me just stop. Which sucked to get into because like that was right around the time when I started getting into commissions as well. And like I think it was best at that time to be posting a lot.
Mm. It's so hard, man.
Honestly, yeah. As you say that, because yeah, you go look, you can scroll down to the bottom of the feed and be like, wow, that's where I started. I mean, you'll probably get hit with that. Can't believe I posted this feeling. It's like that's happened to us a lot. I know I've done that before. I did, silly. I tried on 2 separate occasions to do that. First time in like, I want to say like 2017, 2018 in that area, like 20 in that area. I couldn't pinpoint exactly. Maybe a little earlier than that. I don't know. So I was just kind of like falling off of doing commissions when I first met Woody, which was in like late 2017. That's kind of like how I'm mile marking that. And then I tried again in 2022. I tried to make it a full-time income, and it worked like that for all about 2 months. But then coming into the summer, it started kind of falling off. People were, just not coming through wanting drawing as much. So I kind of started falling off that. I actually fell into a bit of an art block in that. So yeah, I've kind of learned that commissions ain't for me.
Those fingers might be too thick.
As for Woody, I believe he is not indulgent in doing commissions.
Oh, no, never. I refuse. Unless like it's something that I really want to do, but that's rare.
Right, at that point, it's not even commissioned. It's a favor.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, I wouldn't even ask for money. Honcho, you're right though. It's basically is a portfolio though. Instagram are portfolios. Excuse me, I apologize.
Yeah, like I know. Yeah, it seems tough keeping clients, right? Yeah. I mean, even in general sometimes, just because like you never know for certain when people are going to want or need art. And yeah, with how inflation has gotten like it has, at least here in America, and like not to get into all of that, but more so just like people got to save their money more, so like coming to commissions it's a lot harder. And likewise, people who are doing commissions probably got to charge a lot more, which makes it even harder for people who are willing to invest in commissions. Usually commissions are not what you prefer to draw. Exactly. And at least I know, at least in Woody and myself's case, what makes us want to draw is the things we want to draw.
Like, I'm drawing something right now. I could easily just go somewhere else and go draw something else and not feel guilty for it.
Legit, right? Whereas like when I had commissions, it was like my own personal works felt like they suffered because I would be always drawing them with this sense of guilt, especially if I was on stream and then person who I have a commission for comes in and thinks, oh hey, look at this thing you're drawing that isn't the thing that I paid for. Oh yeah, no, you see, Sullivan, that was my line I drew. I was able to do like non-human characters. That wasn't my problem. NSFW anything was my problem. I didn't want to draw NSFW for anything because I just flat out did not want to go through the uncomfortable conversations that would be with these borderline strangers explaining to me their weird kinky shit that they want depicted artistically. And that's not sick, because to be fair, I have done like I have done like 2 or 3 NSFW commissions for friends, and that was different because those conversations were with friends, and thus very, very much more comfortable conversations to have. Whereas it's just like somebody like, hey, I just followed you yesterday because I saw your art. I want you to draw me this, that, the other thing, and it's like, Twitter let you send this message?
Did Twitter let you get away with this? That's funny.
It's like, bro, you like did you get hit with the most people don't tweet like this before you sent this my way? God, I hope so.
It's that crazy, bro. Yeah, I was gonna, because there is, as much as you hate to say it, there is good money in NSFW work. Like there's a market for it, a really big market.
Oh yeah.
I made a page, and that's as far as I could have went. I was like, yeah, no, I can't. Like I don't see myself doing this. Because when you draw 1 or 2, you're like, you know what? It's not that bad. Then I just thought about like the comments I'd see and like the people that it would attract, and it's like, yeah, no, I don't. My morality is not worth
100%. That's exactly it. I'm like, no, because the fact it sounds all good, all fun in theory until you're interacting with the people that it appeals to.
And it's like, oh, this is weird. Yeah, sex will always sell, like 100% of the times. But the thing is like, it's always gonna sell to who.
Right?
Like who they're selling to is the scary part,
You gotta be ready to embrace
people that aren't weird. That could just keep it strictly just, I just want a photo, but there's always that one that, wow, that one insane person. Pause.
Yeah, no, for real, the one that's going to take it way too far. Not see the problem with taking it way too far. Like, nah, that's yuck.
But if you're a fella, you can thug it out.
Exactly.
If I ever get like, dang, bro, I need money, possibility. Not gonna lie. Damn, you did that fast, Dev.
Right, this is just right.
Like an hour 30, right?
I gotta throw some line work on. What's that?
Like an hour 30.
Yeah, not even. But yeah, just a little over an hour. Oh wow, it's beautiful. Damn.
Flies.
For real, man.
I knew that hand fell off. Okay, so that hand is big. Looking back, I see colors, and those colors ain't fading.
One.
Sure, I know, yeah, bro. Sure, bro. I tried to say pause, bro. I said pause, bro. I said pause, dog. I tried to catch it, bro. There's always that one nut. That's pretty funny. And me on you. And of all the things we learned from each other, I discovered how to love you.
And you know what's weird, right? Remember how last week I brought up how like Naruto had like the specific amount of spikes and like Goku had the specific amount of spikes and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that for my own characters.
I think your
I
hairstyle, the way you did hair was different though, right? I remember you used more line for your hair than shape.
No, that's absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
But all the same, like I didn't get that consistency to it, you know? And for some reason it's just something that never crossed my mind and I don't know why. Something I needed to go do now. I need to pull up my old characters and be like, all right, let's define how many spikes you have in your hair, and how many strands you have in your hair. I heard you realize what you were saying in real time.
No, that's what I was like, wow. Wow. That did not work as planned. We keep this love in a photograph. Okay. Alright, so simple shape first. So we can keep. Why is it? Oh, I was like, what is going on? Just chill out. Don't start, Honcho. Don't start, bro.
Pause.
Don't start, bro. He gonna drag it, bro. Alright, where's this light source coming from? From the back? There's a lot of backlight for sure. So much of the top half for sure. Doesn't even matter. I'm just blacked out. Yeah, I want the light to come from the back. Top?
This collar's so far up on that side. Does it get bigger in the back? Look at his collar here, Woody.
Like, give me 1 sec.
No worries, my bad.
No, you're good.
Oh, I see.
Okay. What is what?
Look at the actual shot of Sasuke. His collar is so fucking big. Cause like it goes up to his throat in the front. You see where the button cut, or I guess the straps or whatever, like have it fully sealed at the top. But then when it goes around, it somehow like goes underneath his hairline, like pushing right up against his hairline. It like gets bigger as it goes around the back of his neck.
It does.
I'm gonna throw it over here really quick, as y'all see what I'm talking about here on the stream. Yeah, I'm just like, and I realized as I zoomed in now that I was making his ear a little too big, so I'm gonna adjust that. But even then, and like the color wasn't quite as big as I thought it was, but it's still like completely framing his head. Like, are you not hot, my guy?
That's Sasuke, bro. He been locked in since day one, man.
100%. My man said, I'm gonna start a family. Psych, I'm actually gonna go on a worldwide journey of redemption because I don't want to have an arm.
Not crazy.
The
Some
path
light
life
shit.
leads you
Some light
on, you
shit.
know?
This isn't clipping. Oh yeah, it is.
Well, yes, I'm gonna leave it on you really quick. I'm gonna be right back.
I heard. What a douchebag. Oh my god. Thank God he's gone. Holy. Oh my god, man. One of these days. Ugh, thank God. So the light is coming from the top. We hit this and then slowly turn like this. Good. But this would still be, because it's coming from that top, so it would still be, even though there's bounce light in there. Yeah, I'm gonna clip it, bro. I'm gonna clip it. I'm definitely gonna clip that. We've got some gems in this stream today. All of this is gonna be in shadow. Y'all doing any classes? Yes, I am. I don't. No, Devin's not doing any classes. I don't think Devin's ever really taken any art classes, from my knowledge. He's never taken any art classes. Right now I'm taking methodical figure drawing um with Brian Lee. I don't know if you know who Brian Lee is. Is my mic still beeping? Oh no, it's the sound that the ADT thing, for some reason it just stopped working. I think they probably like put the password in too many times and it was wrong. So now it's just like beeping because no one just feels the need to fix it. Yeah, that's just built different, man. The normal people like us got to take classes. I need to take classes. He didn't. He been locked in since day one. I think all of this would be in shadow. I don't care about the rest of this. It's good. If the light's coming from that, not too high up, like maybe like right here. So if this coming and cover this. Yeah, I wish I could stop that beeping. I was putting on noise suppression, but for some reason, man. How about you though? Are you taking any classes? Because I mean, I feel like you have been if you made that such big of a progress. Let's see if I can mute it. Hopefully that helps. Or it's been bugging all day. Would this be in light? No, this will be in shadow. Even though it's bounce light, it'll still be in shadow because it's facing down. This would, I think it would be in light. Just casting the shadow. Cast the shadow into the new light. Hitting that top plate. I don't want to try to round it up just yet. That's fire, bro. What got you in drawing anime girls? Like, what made you draw that, as opposed to fan art or something? I'm setting it from the top, so this would be.
That had me sent as I was walking away.
Oh, did you hear it?
Yeah, my wireless headphones. Shit was hilarious. I was like, yes, it lives on.
We're bringing it back, bro. We're bringing it back, dog.
What's that beeping? Oh, it was the song that just came on the stream that I have in the background. My bad, because it did kind of sound a little repetitive.
Oh, I thought it was my house that was making the beep.
Oh, no. You're good. Look a nerd. Says a nerd. What's up, Hex? How goes it?
Those fingers are so big. You know what I just realized?
What'd you just realize?
I ain't put his logo on him.
Damn.
It'll be alright. We'll survive the coming summers. Excuse me, Lord.
See, like this song. I'm not feeling. Why is this? Is this jazz? I don't feel like it is.
Look a nerd. Okay. Okay. I don't know why that was funny. That sounds like a 2005 like insult, bro.
Right? That's why I love Hex. He's got the throwbacks. Fine, well, two nerds.
Oh yeah, no, I'll live with that. I'll live with it. I'll be a nerd.
One of my first quirk run. Might get a second to do that. Oh yeah, dude.
I haven't really drawn much.
Oh, work run. Gotcha.
Oh. I agree. I agree, bro. Don't overwhelm yourself with that.
So I don't need to think about the subject. That's literally what I'm doing right now. So like, I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let me just draw characters. Once upon a time, I drew a long time. Like, you can get some benefit out of it. Like I said earlier, I think it's gonna jog some memory of what I've learned, while also getting those reps in again. Here's a couple, at least for me. I feel that. Come on, see, nerd! My man's out here with his nerd license.
If Pokemon cards are anything, they're nerd licenses, bro.
That's what I was saying. And then the MTG deck registration.
I don't think this would be in. Ooh, God bless you, mama.
Yeah, I get that. So eventually, you're gonna see what it is. That there's one or two things that are like not capturing that anime-esque element you might be trying to capture. It's just a matter of time for that. I wouldn't stress about that too much because that's what leads to just like not trying it anymore. You don't want to just, like, for lack of a better way of putting it, scare yourself away from it. I'm sat here right now. I feel like I am making Sasuke way too slender, but if I sit here and panic about it, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna go draw something else then.
Facts. What? This might be a cliche question. What does an anime girl typically look like?
It's accentuate. The certain accentuations are specific. Big eyes, small nose and mouth, slender limbs.
Okay.
Those are typical anime girl-isms. Specifically, just general anime-isms. The slender limbs may or may not apply depending on the specific style, but generally speaking, bigger eyes. The eyes are like usually the calling card of manga.
Your calling card for it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Even looking at things that have like a hyper-realistic style in the world of manga, the eyes will almost always give it away.
If you find a nice style of eyes to draw, you're probably golden.
You're set, 100%. That's literally where I was at with if you go and look at the Saban before and after style, there's not all that much that is different. I mean, there's some efforts put in, like, depicting things a little bit more realistically, but generally speaking, the eyes, the approach with the eyes is the only thing different. I almost make it look less anime-esque. The eyes aren't huge anymore.
And anime itself as a style is very fun to look at when it's done right. I say when it's done right because there are some anime styles that I'm not the biggest fan of, like One Piece. I'm not saying it's bad art or anything. I'm just not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah, no, it's just a little too exaggerated and toon-like for your tastes. Because personally, I'm in the same boat. I like a less a cartoonish style. Not to disparage it, just it's not quite as appealing to me.
Yeah, I mean there are cartoon styles that I like though. Like it's not saying like all cartoon, like the Teen Titans art style. I like that. That's cartoon.
You say that, right? And it's technically, but like, I don't know. They have a certain level of realism to it.
Wait, what do you mean? What did you say?
Like it has a certain level of realism to the style still, though. Like the anatomy is still like grounded in reality. Like the eyes might be really the least.
And Teen Titans?
Yeah. Or you think it's Teen Titans Go?
No, Teen Titans.
Yeah. Because they do. I mean, they do have their moments where it gets like real, like, they have those style changes for comedic effect. But yeah. I don't know. Now you got me second guessing it.
Yeah, I don't know. The more I'm thinking about it, right now, and I'm thinking like, were they really that close, like, and anatomically, were they really correct? Because it reminds me of like the Batman um animated series from like 1999. I don't know if you ever watched that.
I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, you know that one I know you're
The
talking
Tim
about.
Burton Batman, yeah. And I don't know, I wouldn't say that was like anatomically correct, but like I don't think it mattered because the style was so cool
Yeah.
that no one's really, caring like, oh, that deltoid doesn't connect to the
That's great. Okay, so I'm okay with it not looking animated. I guess I'm calling them anime girls because the girl characters from manga. Okay. I'm just letting whatever my style is take over. That's why I don't really look. Okay. No, that's awesome. Just at that point, when you have a default style to take over, I think you've won part of the battle right there. I remember the time when Woody and I were like, asking the question, what is my style?
Mm-hmm.
And while we probably couldn't apply a word or a few to it, we know our style now.
Oh, I don't think I know mine. I don't think so. Personally.
You know your art.
I do, yeah, for sure. I know mine. Yeah, well, do you think that's a style though?
I think so. Because when people say style, what is it they are really meaning? Because they aren't speaking of they aren't usually speaking of a category of art that as much as they are speaking of what they're really asking is how unique is their art. Like that's always how it translates to me when someone's asking what's their style or what's my style, I'm just like, what about how I present art is unique, or what about how I present art stands out? Maybe it's something similar to how somebody else's art stands out.
I think my definition of a style doesn't align with that. Like, I feel like a style is more like something you choose. Like, I want this to look like this. Like, I want this to look like that. Like, I'm drawing this head because I know this looks like this in this way that I want to interpret it. And I don't think everyone can do that. I can't do that. I think there's like, I don't know, maybe that kind of boxes it in to where it's saying like, oh, you got to be professional or something. But I don't know. I genuinely think that like most styles are by choice.
No, you're not wrong because there's more general styles, like we've already talked about, like manga style, comic style, DC style,
Mm-hmm.
But like I think this is some of my favorite artists, right? How would you describe Masashi Kishimoto's style?
Masashi Kishimoto, like,
it's Kishimoto style. How would you explain Toriyama's style?
But that's the thing, like, I feel like they decided to draw that way. Like, I don't feel like they just accidentally ran into it. I feel like they've drawn so much that they know how they want this to look.
I mean,
I
am to some extent. I think that's the case for all artists, because you look for depending on the inspiration you naturally garner and the inspiration you seek out, right? Like when you go, all right, I want to draw like this. That is the inspiration you seek out. But then there is the art that inspires you to try doing art before you really ask the question, how do I art? When you just went for it, that's when the core elements of your style were developed, even if the core elements of your style are adaptation, And I think that's one of your things is you try to adapt to what it is you're learning. And a lot of times you have learned things that, that are like fundamentally accurate. And you adapt to that.
That is part of your part of your style. I can get behind that. I think maybe my answers are coming a little more biased because of like from just history of like speaking to like like better artists, for lack of a better way to say it, just better artists, like teachers and stuff like that, and they'll say those things, and I'm like, you know what, I agree, but like I can get what you guys are saying, where it's like it is like we all see things differently, and we all interpret things differently. I'm just saying like the level at which they interpret those things is choice. Like there's a lot of things that I'm doing that I like, yeah, it is a choice, but it's not coming out the way I want it to look. And I can't see that it's not coming out the way that I want it to look. And I feel like that part isn't my style.
I see that. I hear
You
that.
get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I see style as like whatever way people use their skill up with shape, line, color, proportions. Like people can be intentional with certain aspects, but a lot of it is, yeah. That's literally what I just was trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Is like you and Solo, you're both on the same page in that regard. Your own ways of putting it, but still having that similar mentality. No, I love this. I love this conversation. I feel like this is a productive conversation for artists
Yeah, for sure,
to
bro.
have and to hear.
Because especially having a conversation with other artists is because I feel like we all know, like we all draw here, right?
Mhm.
I feel like we all know, like when we show, I'm gonna say a regular civilian, but you guys know what I mean, like someone who just
Yeah.
doesn't draw, like they'll see a piece of art, like they'll see like someone threw splash paint on a canvas, and they'll be like, "Yo, doesn't this look cool?" And we'll look at it and we'll be like, "Yo, that's not really art, bro. Like
Like
I don't think that's really art, bro. You get what I'm saying?"
Yeah, you splashed on it. Like that's cool.
Yeah, it's the emotion in which they splashed. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not art. But for other people, like they could look at it and be like, yeah, no, that's artistic.
Right? That's how subjective art is. Like some can see it. Yes, there you go, Hancha. So you have a style may not just be fully formed.
Yes, agreed. It may not be fully formed. I agree with that 100%.
Cool thing about art is there is no one correct answer. It's all about how we feel and see it. Yeah. So it's wildly subjective down to like how it affects people, how it resonates with people. Some people just be like, cool, to like the greatest art ever, and then there's going to be people who are going to be gushing over what most artists would see as fundamentally, like simplistic or like unartistic or uninspiring. So it's like there's so many there's so many different lenses that art can be.
So many, yeah. I completely agree. There's so many lenses. Like having a narrow mind, like I realized like in high school, like I was offered a sculpting class, and I didn't take it because I was like, no, I just want to learn anatomy. Like I was so stuck in my head. I was like, I just got to learn anatomy. I just got to learn anatomy. And it was like, if I took sculpting classes, I still could have learned that stuff. Like I still could have learned like a different form of art or form of representation, and it kind of like hinders you when you got this like small mindset that is like, oh, it's just this, that it must be just this way.
I hear that, man. That's right there. That's right there with that. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, facts. Cool thing about art is there is no. Oh yeah. I guess it's like playing. I would say it's akin to playing basketball. Like, some people are like really good at one thing. Some people are good at other things, and they have like different styles of the way they play basketball. But like, professionals, they choose the way they play it. Like some professionals would be like, you know what, I'm gonna just stick here and I'm gonna just shoot this. But other people, like when they get on the court, it's like you were saying, like you get into that automatic thing where you just kind of do what you're comfortable with.
I see. Yeah, no, yeah. That's execution of style is what that really comes down to. No, because you're right. Because like you look at it in many facets of life, like so many different avenues. You would have people who are just like, I can do these things, like I can do this thing, and stay that way, or I could. Hold on, sports analogy. I'm lost. No worries. I kind of I translated it to pro wrestling in my mind. I'm not gonna lie, and that's how it helped me understand it because I see it. Because while it's not exact, like it's still like performance, just in a different regard.
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
No, you're good, man. That's what about these streams is like we all come from different walks of life as well with different interests. So it's just like I pick up on things I would like. I don't get exposed to basketball in any way, shape, or form otherwise. So when you end up getting into conversation with Honcho, somebody about basketball, I'm like, okay, just sit here, and I just kind of absorb that information. No, because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. Is like I was just like, okay, this is. Then I just ended up learning about basketball in the process.
It don't be on purpose, by the way. Yeah.
No, I know. It's not like, anyways, you sit over there, Devin. I'm going to talk my shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about basketball. You struggle to keep up.
Right?
That's how I feel about the wrestling conversation.
You see, exactly. That's why I try not to bring that in. Especially because this is your space. I do not want to bring that in here and then put you in the position of being like, it's not what this is here for. Was it?
I would say it's our space.
That's very fair.
Do you watch basketball, Sully? Because you said JK, so I don't know if you watch basketball or not.
Felt that, Sully. Just a huge nerd.
Bro, hooping is so fun. But I can understand it. It's not for everybody, man. It's almost not for me no more, the way my body feeling. That's working.
How's the gym been for you, man?
For me?
Yeah.
I am starting my for the 1500th time, my routine again this week, but this time I'm joining Honcho. So I've been pretty preparing for it, stretching every day, because I know Honcho and them they gonna put me to work.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yo, Honcho, make sure to watch this man's form. Time under tension. That's not even a shot at you. That's a thing everybody needs, is someone to watch their form. I lose form. If I don't have a mirror staring when I'm exercising, a lot of times I'll end up losing form, especially when you get into those heavier sets, those harder sets. When I was a kid, I'd be shooting hoops a ton, and then people wanted to start up a game, and I was like, why is this dude in my personal space? Haven't been on the courts. Yo, major introvert energy.
Yeah, that's so introverted, dog.
This immediately is just like, what are you, bro? You're like,
What's
You're
going
like
on,
almost
bro?
10 feet close to me. What are you doing?
No, I
Oh,
felt
you're
that,
trying
bro.
to talk to me? No. Speaking of the gym, that shit happens to me there, and it gets annoying sometimes. Like, it's one thing if I'm just coming in and people start chatting up with me, but then I'm like in the middle of a workout, like just cooling down on a set, and somebody comes up and is like, yeah, so conversation, and it's been a half hour, I've cooled down, I have 3 more sets on that workout, and then I got so much more. I'm like, bro, I don't have the time in the day for this.
Yeah, you're kind of wasting your time.
I used to think it was no big deal when I'd see stories of athletes and stuff like getting mad when people approach them in the gym. Now I get it. Like, bro, they're on a
Yeah,
tight
bro, I got a
schedule and they're
limited,
trying to
yeah,
stay in
bro.
shape.
Like, it's gonna stay up where it is. This is gonna soften. It's definitely gonna soften. This is gonna be a core shadow, but we can
He
soften
was just
it.
playing defense, and I really did not understand how the game was meant to be played. Oh, I see.
I don't want that to stay like that. It's gonna.
I got you, man. I misunderstood for a second. I thought I was like just in the process of walking up with the game. No, you're saying like while playing. Yeah, dude. I see that shit and I'm like, man, how do you get that close to somebody without actually coming in contact? Because then you get like fouled or something, and I'm like, this feels hard.
You can
this-
contact. It's just, you can't excessively contact. It's all a mental game. It's so fun.
No, honestly, I get it because like I've come to really appreciate little intricacies in rules that make you have to think to work around them in the process of playing the game. Like that's, to me, that makes a game really interesting and engaging. Like, and that's just like not even sports, just anything in general. So when I hear that that element exists in things like sports, that's like, okay, I can see the fun that others have with it.
I feel like Sully was probably so mad when this dude was in his space. Like, bro,
It's like, bro, let me
I
just
don't think
try
I
to
can
shoot.
do this anymore, for real, bro.
That is hilarious.
I got another Dyke Ruan photo in the books, man. Beautiful stuff, just motivating.
That's so good to have again, to have that artist that was like constantly putting out stuff to really inspire you with, like, not specifically that's why they're putting it out, but they're free
But
to
it
put their
does.
shit, and it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Try to get my edges right. All right.
It's crazy with how on average people's toes are exposed in Naruto that was never once exploited in combat. No one ever tried to like stab somebody in the exposed toes.
Like I think unless you're throwing something at this person, trying to stab them in the toe probably won't be smart.
I mean, maybe like not in the brink of the moment, but you know, back when they actually had to use strategy and stuff, why not? Y'all were so concerned about having like the force to get through this flak jacket that everybody wears, but then we all got exposed fingers and toes. Like, turn up the heat.
You gotta do more than that, bro.
Shoot a fire style jutsu at somebody's legs. See how that works out for them. See? Who's looking up Brian and stuff?
Huh?
Yo, Sully, you saying something? In chat?
Oh, yeah, his name is Funky Monkey, on Instagram. Yeah, bro, he's one of my most I would say like most like I don't know how to describe it. He takes his time explaining things, and like we'll have a class that lasts an hour. It'll go like 4 hours because he's going through everything. Like he's one of the most meticulous teachers I've ever had. Like he's like, if this doesn't look good, don't move on. If this doesn't look good, don't move on. And he'll say it like 20, like back and forth, back and forth. I like the classes though. It's definitely what I needed.
Damn. That advice feels like an attack on my being.
No, I don't need it to feel like that, bro.
Just don't move on. But that's what I want to do. I want to move on. And he says it again, but I want to do that. Like, I feel like he says it the amount of times that's specifically meant to break down my resistance.
Yeah. And he said, I know I sound like a broken record, guys, but if it's not looking good, just don't move on. And I get it, though. Like, he teaches in a way that's like, all right, well, you start off with the head, and then you work your way down. And to get the proportions, you do your count, you do your measurements, you count it, you go back and forth, and then you measure it, and you make sure every spot is even. And it's drawing. Like, he's teaching you how to draw. Like, I don't mind it, though.
No, that's sick. No, that's good. I'm about that. I think I need that. I need that, like, stern coaching, that not bully like coaching, but like stern, like, no, I know how much I need to press the issue, so I'm going to kind of coaching. Yeah, I've never been the type of person like, no, you got to scream at me to get it done, or like you got to demand results of me. Like, no.
Yeah, I remember we had that conversation. But I think I did something along those lines where I was like, kind of like saying things that made you upset, or when I was trying to motivate you, and then you were like, bro, like, I get what you're doing, but that doesn't really help me.
Yeah, I remember this conversation. Yeah, I know you're right. It was like you were very aggressive. I shouldn't say very, but you were aggressively motivating me in the way that like translates well to you. So like that's how that's where that came from. You know, like I knew like it came from a good place. You in no way, shape, or form were trying to like be mean or
I wasn't.
Rally me. It's time under tension, Dev, with Art. Man's got me.
With the flip back.
Sent off a cliff. See you at my funeral. I'm gone.
Fuck it, damn, dog. Time under tension, man. Never like that one. Never like that one.
Damn.
Never like that one, bro.
It was the all caps.
With art too, nah, for sure with art, bro. I think I've gotten to this place where like there's more days now where I don't have fun drawing, but it's to the point where it's like, if you know, like when you do something so much that if you don't do it, you just feel weird.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, it's like even if I don't feel like drawing, I'm like, dog, I gotta draw. I gotta move my hands. That's how I know, like, there's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna be able to do on this planet happily. I just need a little more time. I just need a little more time with you.
Yes.
Watch that form. You're not
I
wrong.
just can't. Man's got me.
I mainly took this class because when I did buy it, I didn't think about the teaching thing. Like now I'm saying I don't really want to, but when I did pay for the class, I was like, this is what I need. Like this is a sure proof way of how to draw. Obviously you're gonna mess up, but without struggling as much as we struggle when we be drawing.
I'm just playing. I be telling people to slow down in the reps in the gym too. That's why that got me so much, because like that showed me how much you got exactly where I was coming from with that comparison, with that joke earlier. But yeah, that's exactly it, man. Slow them reps down. The time in the negative, that's where you grow. Literally today did legs and did it with doing calf raises, but I was just doing them like 3 second negative, 3 second positive. Oh my god, I fucking fell over 3 times after those last 3 sets. Like they have this little ledge you can sit on kind of thing. It's not really what it's meant for, but it's what everybody does, and every single time I just like fall onto it.
I heard that your brain actually likes when you're in that pain. Like your brain, like you get like a rush of dopamine or something like that, or serotonin when you like working out, especially when you overexert.
Mm-hmm.
Like your body gets like this rush of dopamine where it's like, damn, I hated it, but damn, I feel good.
Yeah, that checks out. I couldn't like confidently be like, oh yeah, that's scientifically accurate, but like that sounds about right, because that's how it feels. Like it feels like you almost realize like, yeah, like limits were pushed successfully kind of thing. I don't know how else to put it.
It feels good. That's why I want to stick to it, man.
I'm just finally starting to get back to my PRs, and I'm like, and that's so reassuring. But I can't rest my laurels on that. I can't. I want to be stronger than that.
You can't, dog. It's like you gonna make one good progress and then like you kind of like slow down because you're like, well, I can do it. Like, nah, just keep doing it, keep proving it to yourself.
Exactly.
I admire y'all boys for that, man. By your boys, I mean you and Woodley, cause y'all been locked in.
Oh man, I'm gonna walk up on dude, and he's gonna have like no neck, isn't he?
Woodley only trains his triceps. I mean, not triceps, his traps.
His traps?
So yeah, his traps. So it's just pure back.
Literally no neck, bro. Shouts out, dude. That's wild. You said triceps, and I just imagine these big ass arms all of a sudden. I'd be like, damn.
I mean, shit, it's still like that, bro.
Everybody has that muscle group that they really lean into. And normally it's like chest or back. My man said traps.
No, but bro, you should see his. We have a friend named Caleb. Oh my god, bro. This dude is like he looks as skinny as me too. Dude is like built, bro. Like his shoulders can't relax. Like he's that built, bro. Insane, bro.
I need that. My shoulders are a little weak compared to everything, not gonna lie. I'm always working out that stuff. You right, Sully? You love to see that. Personal growth, man.
Oh. I try to work out. I ain't gonna say I do. I try.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
I hear that, man. But even then, that still goes somewhere. That effort, it matters, because you know, if you, it's better to be like I do, and then it just turns into I try, rather than be like I try and then it not really work out that way.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
You get a little more confidence when you say, excuse me, when you say I do.
Exactly, man. I'm trying to lose 30, 40 pounds. Oh, it'll come, man. I tell you right now, the hack to weight loss is weightlifting. People think that's not how that works. It's so how that works.
Is it really?
Yeah, because, yeah. Speeds up your, you don't even have to be lifting heavy. Just speeding up your metabolism is going to naturally make you consume fat.
I know you, like, it's natural for you to speak fast. That was one of the fastest you've ever spoken. Like, it literally sounded like you were like in like that was crazy, bro.
I love when I can make it sound like I'm literally in fast forward.
No, it literally sounded like you were fast forwarding, bro.
Because like I stalled up, I was like, double check, make sure words okay, and then they just fall out.
It's like it just comes out at once, bro.
Right? You burn a hella calories lifting and continue to burn while you recover. Yep, exactly. Which is why it's really important to eat and eat good, depending on your body type. If you're someone like Woody, you could eat anything. You're fine. You ain't putting on fat. At least not very easily. You gotta try. You know, if you're like me, you can get away with doing that, but consistency is key in whatever direction you go. Devin competed with Buster Rhymes.
We're locked in, dog. That is locked in, bro. Like I'm used to it, but that was like oh shit! Like you hit a new gear. I love that.
Right? That's great. Combination of caffeine and hydration is powerful.
Bro, how far that could get you, man.
Real. But yeah, y'all, I think that's going to be it for us this afternoon. Thank y'all so much for vibing with us, especially in the little later start.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys for stopping by and made the stream even more fun. I appreciate it, guys.
Real weaving. I think we got our fair share of art going. We had our productive conversations. All is well on the Artners side of things.
Oh yeah, for sure. Don't forget, shameless plug, I do have a new YouTube video up on this channel called Mental Health for Artists. I would love it if you guys just gave it a chance to just watch it, and just if you just pick up anything from it, let me know. Comment down if you felt the same, if you've had the same experiences. I would love to hear it, so appreciate you guys.
100% y'all need to peep that. Otherwise, drop a thumbs up and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yep.